My name is Freya Sanga, and I'd like to present to you my project. First, my mission is to catalyze Cameroon's economic transformation through social entrepreneurship and promoting progressive policies that will bring about an economic environment that is free and fair for all to operate in. How am I supposed to do this? Well, I think that I will use a three-pillar approach. First will be promoting policies that will create an enabling environment for all to operate, and these policies will promote a free market economy. Secondly, I will try to encourage entrepreneurship, get people involved in taking control of their own destiny. And thirdly, I will engage in changing the mindset of Cameroonians with focus on the youths. Why these three pillars? First, the Cameroonian economy is one that revolves entirely around the government. And unfortunately, so is the future of the youths. The young people in Cameroon believe that their only hope is to get government employment. And unfortunately, some of them believe it is prestigious to be employed by the government. So in trying to change this mindset, it is first of all imperative to create an enabling environment for them to take hold of their destiny. And what I mean by that is focusing on entrepreneurship. Once you build an enabling environment for young people to foster their innovation, to be innovative, to develop more skills as entrepreneurs, to actually engage in small businesses, I believe that it is going to be a win-win situation, not just for the people themselves, but also for the government. Because in developing the skills, we're going to get more people to take hold of activities that were otherwise left solely in the hands of the government. People would engage in other sectors that have been solely controlled by the government. More entrepreneurs will develop in the educational sector, and that will reduce the burden from the government. Entrepreneurs will develop in the area of health, and that would reduce the burden of healthcare from the government. And once you get people, entrepreneurs operating, that also means that Cameroon will be able to take advantage of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement, because these entrepreneurs will become competitive not only on the national scale but also on the continental scale. And once the private sector becomes vibrant, the government is also going to benefit through tax returns from these entrepreneurs. But how can Cameroonians actually excel as entrepreneurs? We must provide them with the skills, we must provide them with the managerial skills and as entrepreneurs, but most especially we must create an enabling environment through policies. And there comes my second pillar, which is to promote policies that will favor the growth of the private sector. Now, the most important, because we can develop skills, we can promote this policy, but if we don't change the mindset of the youth, then we cannot achieve all of what we intend to do. And how do I want to change the mindset of the youth? Is by getting the youths to start talking about their future. Most people, when we talk of a free market economy, most people don't even understand what it means. So, by organizing seminars, conferences to talk about what a free market economy is and what people can benefit from a free market economy, I think that it is going to encourage the youths to start looking at things differently. In so doing, we're not going to use only conferences and seminars, because youth are more engaged with the social media. So we're also going to use the social media to reach out to a larger population of the Cameroonian youth, organize online debates, let them discuss the issues by themselves, and then we're also going to put out articles that they can read and understand what we're talking about when we talk of a free market economy. Once they are engaged in that and we provide them the skills, I believe that these people will be the best group of persons to push for policy changes. Because if we push for policy changes before making them to be engaged and understand why we want those policy changes, we will not get the desired results. But once the youths have a change in mindset and take upon their future in their own hands, they will be the ones, and I think that they will form a greater force to push for policy changes that will enable them to operate well in a free market economy. I wish to call on all the youths, policymakers, civil society activists, and the academia, as well as successful entrepreneurs, to join me in this quest to promote free market economy in Cameroon. Thank you.